Hello, this is Ironhead 41. I'm going to do a video. Actually, this video will be multi-subjected or whatever. I just saw a video and then I went and Googled and looked at some other stuff about how to make some homemade rum. And of course you can't make rum without distilling it. I'm going to make some rum. This will actually be a rum mash. And just like in my other videos, my wine and my beer, actually that's a mash. Because somebody just drank it and said, I like this wine, let's not distill it. You see? So this recipe calls to make 6.5 gallons. But I'm only going to do a half a gallon because this is just a trial. I'm just going to try this out. I think it called for 12 pounds. It did. 12 pounds of brown sugar. A full jar of grandma's molasses, or just regular molasses, as long as it's not sulfur molasses. And of course some yeast. What I did, I put a 1/4 cup of brown sugar and opened my yeast up, but I only used 1/4 of the pack of yeast. Not the whole thing, because I'm only going to make a half a gallon. Just see, this is just a trial. And it's bubbling fine. I know a lot of videos, I've said this time and time again, they're just pouring the dry yeast right in it. But that's a no-no. You don't know if that pack's any good just because it's in date does not mean it's any good. You need to activate it with some sugar and water. So first what I'm going to do is, I got my water. I did test the pH in it. I'm using a simple swimming pool pH tester. You can see the pH is ideal. It's perfect. Alright? If it wasn't perfect, if it was high, I'd have to boil it some more. Plain and simple. So right now this water's about 90 degrees. So can you see this? Or I need to move the... That's all right. Pour some water in here. Up to about right there. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of grandma's molasses. Now what I did was I heated it up in the microwave because molasses just don't run that free. You see? Stir that around a little bit. Oh, that looks good. Now I'm going to pour this yeast in there with the 1/4 cup of brown sugar because it's already activated and bubbling. Just like so. And what I do with my condom. Alright, got a condom. Y'all can use those stoppers all you want to, but a condom's the way to go. You can get these things for free. If you know somebody pregnant and they go get an ultrasound, they wrap condoms around those things, they rub on their belly. I ain't kidding you. They got drawers full of them. They'll give you a handful. They'll give you 30 or 40 if you want them for free. So I'm going to throw a condom over it just like so. Then I want to shake it up first before I poke a hole in it. Oh yeah. I'm going to take this knife and I'm going to poke an itty bitty hole just right in the tip. Just like so. And that's what we look like. Now the recipe says in about 10 to 21 days. It just depends on the temperature, where you put it, and all that. Make sure you use a glass jar, not plastic. We're going to see what that does. No kidding. I am using Red Star Active Dry Yeast. I love this stuff. Only used 1/4 pack of it. I'm going to stick the rest of it in the refrigerator. Whatever. I got something I'm going to throw at you. Y'all remember the Table of 7 back in the late 70s, early 80s? Y'all remember that? How come I can't find any information about the Table of 7? in about 10 to 21 days when this is done, it should be crystal clear. The yeast will eat up all that molasses. Once it's crystal clear, then I will actually show you how to distill this little bit to make rum, if this recipe is true. Well, that's it. Y'all have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from the Ironhead family.